Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Heather Hope with The Inspired Entrepreneur podcast. Okay, so happy Sunday to you. Tell me what you're doing this weekend. Come over to YouTube. Find me at The Inspired Entrepreneur on YouTube. Excuse me. And let me know what you're doing this weekend. Let me know how life is going. Hopefully it's positive. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's getting better. But join me over on YouTube. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you are an oldie but goodie, thank you for being here. I can think of some people that used to comment almost daily, and it's almost sad that they're not around or something. It's, you know what I mean? I would get that way sometimes when clients come in and out. It was just like I got so used to them and they're awesome, and then they leave, just like, because that's just how it works. It's law of attraction. So people come in and out of your life based on vibration, basically, right? So, but when you get used to somebody and then they're gone, it's like, oh, where'd you go? How are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So it's kind of strange. Anyway, let's jump into this. So this is a Law of Attraction for Your Business podcast, and it's based off my book, The Inspired Entrepreneur, and that's on Amazon. You can go pick it up. And so it's a daily podcast. I started this September 1st, so there's a lot of episodes. In fact, let's see, March 8th, I think today is 188 episodes that I've done, daily episodes. And then there's 2 bonus ones. So there's 190 episodes. So there you go. Have fun with all of that. So today is March 7th. Is that what I said? Yes. Well, maybe it isn't, but still 188 episodes plus 2. So 190 episodes. So I'll be here for a while. Okay, so let's read today's message. March 7th, your job is to get ready for what the universe has ready for you. That is your job. That's it. So we got to stop with the step 1 moments. Step 1 is when you ask. As soon as you ask, it is given on a vibrational level. You got to stop asking because you only have to ask once. Now the focus is kind of an ask, but your focus of like, yeah, it's coming. Oh, I'm so excited. That's so awesome. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because when you can put some focus, like undivided attention, pure thought, pure good thought on what you're manifesting, it will come faster. When you visualize it, when you talk about it, when you don't talk negative about it, it will come faster. So no more your step 1 moments of, asking every day. I learned that approach when I first learned about the law of attraction. I learned that, oh, you're supposed to ask every day or whatever. And it's just not true. Who makes up this crap? A lot of the major law of attraction people make up a lot of crap. So anyway, so I don't listen to them anymore. Okay, so your job is to get ready for what the universe has ready for you. How do you get ready? Well, you chill the F out. That's what you do first and foremost. You chill out. You have to chill out. You have to get rid of that anxiety, that worry, that fear, all the negative emotions. You have to let those go, and you have to go downstream. You have to let your cork float, which means ease, which means stop worrying about every freaking thing. Like, I'm not friends with people who worry all the time. They drive me insane because I can't. So I'm very limited in my friends anymore because there's so many humans out there that are humaning, and it's like, stop. You know what I mean? Like I have all my clients for years had anxiety, and I had anxiety for a short while. It's situational anxiety, which is all anxiety. It's situational. Don't listen to I wasn't really in a group, but there's an Abraham group that some people confuse psychology with the laws of the universe, and they don't necessarily go together. So when you hold on to labels that therapists have given you, that you create your reality, right? You create your own reality. And so I don't believe in labels unless they're really freaking good labels, like you're awesome and you're successful and those kind of labels, right? I don't do any of the other labels. Those are just choices that people continue to make every day. Yeah, that can sound really bad because when I was a therapist, I would say you can't choose you can't choose blah happiness or whatever blah blah blah. Like I was so not understanding shit, and I had a master's degree and I worked on 2 doctorate programs. It's like I still didn't know. Well, I didn't know this stuff. I was introduced to the law of attraction back then, but nothing like Abraham Hicks. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get back on the subject. Your job is to get ready for what the universe has ready for you. Meditate every single day, guys. Meditate. Meditate when you wake up. Get into a really relaxed, wonderful state and kind of stay there for a while. And then I still do. So this is my morning routine. So I get up in the morning. I was fighting. Okay, so I'm recording this Thursday night. I was fighting the alarm. I don't like waking up with alarms. I don't. I was trying to get up earlier than normal. And it just, unless I absolutely have to leave the house, you know what I mean? Like I have to go to the airport or pick somebody up at 5 a.m. or something, then I will. If I don't have to go anywhere at that time, I won't get up. So I was fighting with the alarm this morning, which does not start a good day. It really doesn't, right? Because you're just interrupted and you're just like, stop. I don't want to get up. There's no sun out yet, So I resolved, don't fight it, Heather. Don't fight it. Just get up whenever you feel like getting up. It's not the end of the world unless you have to get up, right? 7 a.m. is early enough. It really is. That's typically what time I actually get up. So it's fine. It's just because the sun doesn't get up early. And I get up with the sun. I programmed myself like a couple of years ago to get up with the sun. And I do. But when the sun started getting up at 8 a.m., I was like, what the hell's going on? Why is it 8? Because that is late for me. Typically, at some point, like in the summer, the sun gets up at like 5:30 or something, or 6, and I'll get up at 6 a.m. So anyway, so I get up in the morning, I go to the bathroom, I go to the kitchen, I get a drink. I get like 2 drinks, right? I take my morning supplements, and then I put my stuff, I pick up my notebook and I have another journal. And I go into the meditation room. I have a room with a recliner, and I know we have a massage table in there now, too. A yoga mat, all this stuff. And so I go in there and I listen to ocean waves for my background music or background. Especially if it is a little bit later and my husband's awake. I started using my headphones. Otherwise, I didn't. So I use ocean waves as kind of like a white noise because I hear everything. I have stellar freaking hearing. It's insane how good my hearing is. So I hear everything everywhere. So I put ocean waves on. And what I do is like these videos with ocean waves that are like 8 to 10 hours long for like if you wanted to sleep with waves, which I used to do. Right before I manifested an ocean view home, I listened to them every morning or every day, every night, whatever, because I wanted to wake up to waves, and I did. So it works. But so what I do is I fast forward it all the way to about 20 to 25 minutes, typically about 20 minutes to the end. So what happens is that instead of like setting a timer that goes off and annoys you like an alarm or whatever, or just meditating for an hour, which I don't want to do, after 20 minutes, it will just fade away and it stops. And I'm conscious of it. So I know that my time, like 20 minutes is up, and I can choose whether I want to continue meditating or if I'm done. Or a lot of times I finish like, I think yesterday I finished like 10 seconds before it was done. Like I'm really good with that. And so that's what I do. I do it 20 minutes before the whole video will be over and then it'll fade off and it'll stop. And that's my indication that 20 minutes has passed. It's just brilliant. I really love that idea. I thought of it just a couple weeks ago, I think. So anyway, so I meditate, and then I have my journal. I have a notebook that I write my coolest manifestations of 2021. So I write these things as if they're already done, as if I'm reporting at the end of the year, like to someone or whatever. Like, this is the cool shit that happened this year. Let me tell you about it. And I write down, and it's changed over the last 3 months, bits and pieces of it, to what I really want to focus on. So I write down, like right now I've got 8 to 9 things that I write down every day. Used to be 12, used to be several other things, and I just deleted them. One day I was like, no, I don't want to focus on those. It was too many things. So I write these things down, and I write down, like, the first thing is always, we became millionaires this year. And then I write, I feel, and I tap into how I would feel to having $1 million in my account. What would that feel like? Like for the last few months, I've had a lot more money than I've had in a while. And so money has been becoming a lot more easier for me. And like, I just have an abundance more than I usually do. And so things have been easier. I feel a lot easier. I feel abundant. I feel easygoing. I feel, I have moments of excitement. I have all these feelings. So I write down, I feel all these things. And then the next one, like, we won a multi-million-dollar lottery. And I write what that feels like. It feels surreal. It really does. Because of course, you have those surreal moments of like, holy crap, did that really happen? Oh my God. Like, you feel like you're in 2 different time zones or time warp, So, but I feel really excited. I feel really happy. I'm ecstatic. I am unlimited. I feel all these things. So I just write those down, and they change day to day depending on how I feel. And so I go through the list of things, whatever comes to my mind. It's typically the same things every day, and I just focus on that. It takes me probably 15-ish minutes, depending on if I'm listening to something or doing, so it takes me maybe about 10 to 20 minutes to finish that. And then I have a money journal. I have a thing that I found on Amazon from a money coach. I don't even know who she is. And it's like a 30-day thing. And this is my second time going through it. So I just use a different color pen, and I do the exercises again because there's plenty of room. And for manifesting a certain amount of money for March, I've been thinking about it and visualizing about it and talking about it for the last 2 months. And so I just focus on that. It's like, some gratitude in there and appreciation, thankfulness, a bunch of different things that she just keeps you going through. So I just do that kind of out of habit, just kind of an extra little dose of mostly of appreciation, thankfulness, rewriting how it would feel to have that money or whatever it is. And then I'm done. I'm done with that. And then I go do whatever I need to do next. Like, either it's a shower or I get on my computer or whatever it is. So anyway, so your job is to get ready for what the universe has ready for you. And so you relax, you meditate, you visualize, you write about the stuff, you get happy, you have good thoughts, you treat people good, you get into a high vibration, you appreciate everything in your life. The more you appreciate, the more you have things to appreciate. And I noticed that for the last couple of months that I keep accumulating a lot more things, and I have more money, like actual cash money in my account. I take out money and I hide it in my house. I have more money hidden in my house. I have just as much in my account as I do in my house because I like cash. I don't spend it. but I like it because it's just like, once it's out of my account, I never spend it unless it's an emergency, which never happens. And then I just have extra money. It's like, it just, so it's like more money keeps coming and I don't even notice it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't even notice that money keeps coming in. And then I buy things and I still have money and I still have more money and I still buy things. And you know what I mean? Like, it's amazing. I'm just sitting here as I'm talking, I'm realizing it, and I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but I'm just saying how it's been working for me. Of like, Amazon has been my best friend for the last few months, and just constant deliveries and constant having more things. Like, whatever comes to my mind is like, yeah, let's find it and let's order it and let's have it come in. And I still have more money in my account, and I don't even know how. I know that makes no sense, right? But that's my experience lately. The easier I am with money, the easier money becomes. It's magical. It really, really is. So not once do I worry about money. I just know more is coming in. I know I have money to spend. I know whatever I want, I can have. I mean, most of these things are not, high ticket things. They're whatever, right? So it's not like I'm out buying Lamborghinis yet. You know what I mean? It's just things that I want, and I just don't limit myself. And then more money comes in. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, and that takes a while. Remember, I've said it in the past, over time, this, you have to have the momentum build. So thinking positive thoughts and meditating for one day isn't going to cut it if you've been worried about money for your whole life. You know what I mean? You have to do this over time and relax. Just relax and not have the limiting thoughts, and not have the stressful moments, and not have the anxiety, and not have the worry. None of that is needed. So I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.